No. That's annoying. What? 2542785. Hey, Jen Perry. Hey, Foxy Lady. Hey, Laura. Sammy. Vintage Ink. You're going to watch till it's time to work out. You've lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks, Christina Marquez. That's amazing. Congratulations. Got 50 to go. You can do it. Hey, Christy, I love you. Pink. Hey, Natasha. Hey, does everyone have their wrenches? Yesterday, I deleted every single one of them. You want to know why? I was doing a social experiment. Did you know that you can trap some of your moderators into seeing if they're going to be deceitful or nice, and you don't say anything about it? Not that I don't trust the people that have wrenches, but it's just a little social experiment to see something behind the scenes, behind the script, if you know what I mean. You feel it? Hey, Rubicon. Hey, Lufa. German lady. German lady. You're kind of part of the reason, not you specifically, but why I titled this the way I did. Why are we ignoring this? German lady, are you having floods where you're at? There's, hey, Brooke, hey, Jim, there's flooding around the world. Did you know that? There's flooding everywhere. Sunshine McGuire. Sunshine McGoyne. That's how we pronounce this name. Sunshine McGoyne. Oh my God, you are flooding. Hey, Jenna. Sorry, I haven't swallowed enough this morning. Hold on. That's good. Hey, Cece. Hey, Snazzy. I love your accent, by the way. Ooh. Oh, no. I just said that. Sunshine McGoyne. I just said that. I reset all of them, so I have to give them back one by one. Of course, Sunshine McGoyne gets her. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me go into the Oh, while I'm going and correcting some things, I'd like you to gather around. No chance, no dance, no chance, no dance, no chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My. Did you gather around? Is that what you did? Hey guys, look at this gorgeous picture of me and my man. Ain't nobody love me better. Ain't no. Hold on, while we're on a silly note. So hold on a moment, German lady. Did you? German lady's comments have to be approved. What the hell? Oh, hold on. That's because she needs her wrench back. Don't worry, German lady. That again, I'm not in Australia. Listen, it's also flooding over in. I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's Japan. What the hell? It looks like the end of the world over there. Okay. Sunshine Lagoon. This is not my man. Well, this is a green screen effect that, wishful thinking on, everyone knows Seeking the Truth with Dave, his channel. Someone has been calling us Dobby. I'd like to say that it kind of points out itself, Devabi. I like Devabi. It has a ring to it. Dave, they say you got a buck. Won't you get into it? Yeah. Pop out with that truck, Dave. Get into it. Yeah. If you go to church, I said get into it. Yeah. Anyone know that song? She ain't got a butt. Now fuck it, get into it, yeah. You just wanna party, you just wanna lap dance, you just wanna pop up on these cons like you're a Batman, you just wanna ball out that designer with your best friends. You don't wanna talk no more about the in the past tense. Get up in my zone. I'm just talking come for it, shorty. Dave is shorty, by the way. I ain't giving you nothing you can comfort, shorty. I got plenty you could make a run for, shorty. Call him Ed Sheeran, he in love with my body. That's my song to Dave. So Dave, come and get into it, yeah. Dave, do you like that? Is that what you do? Is that what you like? Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my system. Oh, that's not now your new BFF. Well, you know, Dave messes around with his green screen, but I think maybe he speaks his emotions. Passive aggressively, possibly letting me know, obviously, what we see in that picture, what he would like to do. Dave, come and knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. I don't know the rest of the words, but we can make out while we Google them too. Bloody love Dave. I choked laughing when I saw that. Well, you know, I got a little jealous, Dave. Welcome, Angie. Hey, Ocean Wave. I got a little jealous, you know, because Dave was putting himself in people's kitchens on his green screen and in recliners. And, you know, I wondered why he didn't come for me yet. And I said, hey, Dave, I got a green screen picture for you. Why don't you put your face up against mine? You feel me? Oh, no, Christy, don't say that too loud. Kathy Joe's been making some videos. Wait a minute, Kathy Joe, can you go ahead and make a video of Three's Company of Dave, Natasha, and myself? Because we're going on Mari. Or you know what would be even better? Is if you put us on the Mari Provich show. So we could see which one inseminated her. By the way, Natasha, why do you have another man rubbing your feet when I'm the one inseminating? That's the question I want to know. You back that man off or those feet are coming off. Love you, Natasha. I have the right backdrop for it. Just for Three's Company? Oh, you mean the bed? Let's get it on. Come a knock on our day. We've been waiting for you. Where the kissed are hers and the hers and his Three's Company too. Is that what they say? Come knock on our day? Come knock on my dick. Come on, knock on my dick. Jesus, take all the wheels. Natasha's legs are already missing, so let's smooch. Let's get it on. Carol's doing good. She's been sleeping in her coconut. Love the butcher knife. I sleep with my butcher knife, by the way. Just don't like to roll over it on it with my big old duck. Anyways, so I believe there was somebody in the chat that possibly might have wanted some advice, like the lady in Bad Teacher. There's teachers in the school that use and abuse drugs. The Upsong Alley and Demi Lovato vibes. Anybody actually listen to Demi Lovato music? Hit a 1 if you do. I'm just curious. My husband is a Dave in the UK. Ooh. My dad's name is Dave, but I call him Daddy. No, not like that. But call the other Dave Daddy. Well, I'm gonna be screaming it. Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta take a drink of this. Sometimes I feel like when I hit the live button that Satan uses my mouth to use lustful things to make them come out into the world so people become attracted to me sexually. And then they make videos about me. And when I fire back at them, they say, oh my God, I'm a mom. Well, duh, you're a whore. How do you think you ended up being a mom? I mean, come on, gang. Come on. Wow. See? Sometimes it just flies out. Your husband is also a Dave. How many of you in the chat are banging a Dave right now? Just let me know. Hold on one moment. I have to transfer over some information. I'm going to hit mute for a moment. Sorry about that. Is Cherry K in here? Hey, Cherry K. Lufa would never bang a Dave. What do you have against Daves, Lufa? You can pretend Dan's name is Dave. Well, that's easy enough. You know, they do say that role-playing helps relationships. Now, if you're dating a Gemini, this is very true. And let me tell you why. Okay. Geminis, we like, I guess maybe this is why we can tend to be cheaters. Lots of Gemini have cheated. Not proudly, boldly. But we like change. We like spice and flavor. We don't like being bored. Ooh, you love Larry's. You know, I've screwed a lot of, a lot of Pisces men. I guess the name doesn't really matter, but I've done a lot of mics. Anyone done any mics in here? Hey, Cherry. Anyone done a mic? I think everyone's done a mic. Mics do everybody. You feel me? Just in my personal opinion and experience. You got a free dinner at Famous Dave's on Dave Day once. Ooh, is that a barbecue restaurant by any chance? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Never mind who you have banged. Yeah, that's a long book. You were married to a Mike. I know lots of people who... Amy's a Libra. Let's get her. Just kidding. Oh, Adele loves her Dave. Wow. Now, is anybody dating a Gemini, or have you dated a Gemini by any chance? By the way, one of my supervisors that watches me, I was walking away yesterday and he goes, "When's your birthday?" And I was like, "What? Why do you want to know my birthday?" Hey, Native Pride. May 26th. Why? He's like, "Oh, I was just watching you, you know, talking about being a Gemini and stuff like that on your channel." I'm sure you've seen a lot of other crazy stuff on here as well. You're guilty of dancing to Jonas Brothers Sucker last night. I don't really know a lot of Jonas Brothers. Ooh, Adele's banging a Gemini. Your son just heard me and said he's dating a Gemini. Ooh. Let me tell your son something if he's dating a female Gemini. Female Geminis are they act very shy when you first meet them, okay? Now remember, if a female Gemini is doing this to you, it is just because they are observing you. They're watching you and they're studying you. Because they want to know how to get to know you. They want to know how to make you laugh and the things you enjoy so they can get you presents and stuff. But a female Gemini also wants to know what hurts your feelings, just in case you decide to screw them over. That way they know every single weakness that you have so they can pull it out right underneath you like a rug and make you trip and fall on your face for the next time when you screw them over or do anything bad. So don't screw with a female Gemini. Ever. Male Geminis were very friendly. We like to be we like to be nice and have fun with people, and we like to laugh, but we're also studying you as well. Oh, it wasn't loud enough. That's what a Gemini is. Ooh, Sagittarius are bossy. Sagittarius are very stubborn. One of the best ways to explain a Sagittarius lore is sassy. Very sassy, the men especially. Male Sagittarius... This is a male Sagittarius. You'll be telling him something. You'll be sitting there telling him about your life. And then you'll finish talking after you tell them all your interests, and they'll be like, you're annoying and I'm better than you. That's a Sagittarius. Female Sagittariuses, usually they are always right, but they will tell you, like, do not ever tell them they're wrong, even if they are, because they will put you in your place and make you feel like you're wrong, even if they're wrong. It's weird. Sagittarius is, they know how to put their foot down. You don't want to mess with the Sagittarius. Yeah, female Sagittariuses are known. They can be bitches. Although I don't get why Britney Spears just isn't putting her foot down. She's a Sagittarius as well. Britney, what's going on with that? Oh, 2 Aquariuses in a relationship. I bet that's a lot of calmness. Aquariuses are very calm, yet outspoken at the same time. And they will tell you, if an Aquarius, this is the way an Aquarius will do something. It's very, I actually look up to them in this sense. If they sense that, or if you've pissed them off or something, they'll be like, you'll be talking to them and they'll be like, you know, you have a tendency to really annoy me when you do this, and you know, I'm just wondering if you're planning on changing that anytime in the near future. And they'll say it really nice, and you're like, oh. Or if they're really pissed at you, you'll know. But they have no problem. Aquarius is like raising a problem to your awareness, raising awareness to their problem with you, but they say it in like almost like a very calm, like, all right, then let's talk about the next subject now that I got that out of my system, but you need to change. Anyways, the weather is really beautiful out here, huh? Too bad you're a whore. Care to explain? And they'll just be like really calm about it. That's an Aquarius. So, but they are very calm, and I want to say quiet, but they do speak their mind. It's strange. You're a Sagittarius and your other half is a Virgo. Have either one of you been to jail yet? 50 Shades of Blonde? Holy shit, that's a weird mix. That is a weird mix, because that is 2 of the most stubborn signs, in my opinion, ever. Virgo, let me tell you about Virgo. Very loving, very passionate, emotional, loving people. My sister's a Virgo. I know them very well. I've had a lot of Virgo friends, male and female, but more female. Both of them are, whether you're a male or female, are very stubborn. Short-tempered. Yes, Virgo is short-tempered, but it's almost like they live in the mentality of, I'm fed up with your bullshit, which is a good way to live. But sometimes they'll snap and you'll be like, and here's the problem with the Virgo though. They have no problem embarrassing you. Like if you're around friends or at a gathering, Christmas, whatever it is, they have no problem fucking being like, why are you being such a fucking asshole? And they'll scream it in the middle of everyone, and you'll be like, can we talk about this privately? Oh my God. Sweet Jesus. Taurus and Leo is a good mix. Very laid back people. They can lounge around naked, not shower, whatever, and have a wonderful time. Lufa, Virgos are nice. Virgos are loving. Virgos are the type that their circle and the people they love, they protect. But if you piss them off and they love you, they're going to fucking say it in front of everybody. They're not, they're going to embarrass the shit out of you. You don't like your star sign? What is it? Your mom's a Virgo and bipolar, Betty. Here, let's try calling my sister. She never answers, but let's see. She's always like, you're always on YouTube. You're always on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, hang on one second. Catching up on something real fast. You know me. Wow. Oh, and oh, okay. There we go. Give it to Papa. Please. Please. All right, let's call her. My sister got an iPhone? Why is it blue? You know what turns blue? You need to jump into the stream like a piranha. You need to. Oh, my spray tan got blotchy. I need to go do the actual full body spray tan. Pink's an Aquarius. See, there you go. Oh my God, Pink, that's why you're so calm and you know how to speak your mind. You have no problem doing it either. You have to.
There's a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Oh my God, who doesn't? Well, actually, I don't even listen to voicemails. What did you say? I have 2 modes to eat Go Savage and not say what, Lufa? Hey, Jenna. Ooh, us Aries are just plain crazy and bipolar. Aries? I feel like, you know what I feel about Aries? Aries are very outspoken. Hey, Jennifer Tonks. But in my personal experience with Aries, they're very, very, very outspoken. And this is just a blanket statement about Aries. But in my personal experience with male or female Aries, I feel like they're outspoken to avoid what they actually really are feeling inside. And I'm not saying they don't know how to speak their feelings, but they'll be the type to like point the finger and call somebody out and be like, you know what, you this, you that. And Aries tend to be in the spotlight. If you're hanging out with an Aries in a crowd, they will tend to be the talker in the crowd. But I always feel like Aries, they have these emotions that are deep down inside that they don't share with people because they are very strong people. But I feel like they just don't share those emotions with people. I don't know why. And they're very, very outspoken and strong people, but it's like, it's almost like you don't deserve. It's almost like you don't deserve to know what they're feeling. Like you need to spill it. Oh, okay, Jenny Jen. Jenny Jen, am I subscribed to your channel? I think I'm subscribed to your channel. Yeah, right? Let me see. Is that a cartoon of you, Jenny Jen, on there? You love hard and hide everything bad. Yes. Oh my God. Pink, I'll take some couple rotisserie chickens and some dip, if you don't mind. Your son is an Aries. He's sweet. Aw. Aw. Ooh, your treat. Be careful with that. Say you're kidding. Oh my God, we have a caller backstage. I believe maybe this person was calling in for some advice. I'm not sure. I'm kind of... Shawiqua?
Oh, hell no.
Shaqiqua, are you going to penis bomb me?
Oh, hell no. I'm still getting therapy from that.
Oh, yeah, you saw the penis on my other channel when we got penis bombed?
By supposedly Ashley. I saw the whole thing. I did.
Shaqiqua, how come you spell your name differently every time? Do I pronounce it wrong? Is it Shaqiqua, Shawiqua, or Shamiqua?
Shaqiqua.
and I'm sorry, what's your last name? Is it Shaqiqua
Bamquashka?
Bamquashka. So, have you called in to get some advice from me by any chance?
Hell to the yes.
Ooh.
You know you my advice person. I love you. Are you ready for my advice, or do you need a minute to catch your breath?
Let me take a swig of my shake because I'm not sure I'm prepared for what you're about to ask me. And go ahead.
This is about the relationships, okay? I need some source help, okay? Okay, are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm a professional at giving advice in relationships, just not following through with my own. Go ahead.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so listen. I've been telling you I've been on that dating side,
Yeah.
So I have a problem.
Oh.
I have about...
Shaqiqua?
Hello?
Shaqiqua?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you muted. I thought you were going to flash your penis. Go ahead.
So anyway, now I have too many boyfriends, and they all asking me to go to the same place, and I don't know what to do. because they're all going to see me in the same place. So what do I do?
Oh, where is this gathering taking place? Where are they asking you to go?
So WWE is having a wrestling event. It's coming up the next couple weeks, and if you don't got tickets, you're missing out.
Oh,
But, actually, you could hit me up because my 15 boyfriends, each one of them bought me a ticket. So if you need a date, holla at your girl.
ooh, I have an idea. So are they all inviting you to go watch wrestling together? Is that what they're doing?
Hell to the yeah.
Oh my God. See, I don't watch wrestling, but I know they wear masks and makeup and stuff like that. Just bring yourself a big purse. And as long as the seats are like on opposite ends, this may work. Just keep getting up and going to the bathroom and saying you have to pee really bad because you've drank cranberry juice. And each time you leave your seat, you pull out of your purse a different mask and go sit with the other man.
Oh, hell to the yes. You know what? I think I got an idea. I'm just going to pick one and I'm going to go dressed up as that, Mexican little one who wears the mask and they'll take it off. I'm just going to go as him and they won't see me,
Yeah, and there's probably going to be a lot of people wearing that same mask anyways. So they're not going to be able to tell if you're sitting with somebody,
Oh, hell to the yes. I'm going to shake my ass. I'm going to do my thing. And I don't give a shit. And I'm going to wear that mask proud. Now I got to go find me some pants.
Do you plan on being sexual with any of these men?
That night or already?
Okay, let's start with, have you been sexual with any of these men already?
Hell to the yeah.
All of them?
All but one.
Why don't you just all invite them over to would they be into that? Just 10 birds, one vag?
Birds? What the hell's a bird?
How many men are there?
15. 15. One of them, the reason he was left out of all this is his name is Josiah, and he goes to church every Sunday, and he just don't believe that this is very appropriate. Okay.
If you can handle talking to 15 men at once, I kind of look up to you, and I kind of want your advice. Can I ask your advice on something?
Hell, I guess.
I had a lot of friction sexually in the recent past, and I got like a rash on my leg. Do you know any home remedies that would help that? I know you're not a doctor, but do you know anything that might help that or stop the moisture friction?
Stop yourself right there. You need to go to the clinic.
I did go.
Home remedy for vagina rash, ass rash, the dick rash.
Oh, it's not on there. It's just on it was on my thigh. It's kind of gone now.
You know you got it from the ass, the dick, or
True. Ooh, friction is good. Friction is good, but you got to you've got to let air flow through.
If you having problems with like chafing rash, you just put a little baby powder, like when it's hot outside, I put on my cha-cha, my chi-chis, and then that way it don't get it absorbs the sweat.
So wait a minute. Hey, checking convictions. Don't worry. I took away all my wrenches yesterday. I think you should have one. Hold on. I just want to make sure, because when people come in and I see them, I'm like, hold on a minute. I think I gave hers back. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Shakikwa.
What's a wrench?
It's something you can bat over somebody's head in the chat if they're being naughty.
Ooh, I need.
Yeah. Somebody's saying A&D ointment fixes everything. That reminds me of that movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where he sprays Windex on everything. Do you remember that?
I pass up on the A&D ointment, and I'm going to tell you something. There's something called Aquaphor. Like Aquaphor, you understand?
Yeah.
It's the same as like A&D, and that motherfucker were miracle.
Somebody's saying WD-40. Where would you put that on?
Honey, your rash is going to be 16 times worse. You be putting some WD-40. WD-40's for the goddamn curd.
Mike sweat a lot, risk of heart attack with physical activity. Oh, I think Pink's on a delay. She's back in the mics. I love you checking convictions. Sharon feels like she's in the Twilight Zone. WD-40 can be for your joints. How about maybe some flaxseed oil, or I'm no doctor, but fish oil that helps with your joints too, I believe. Could be wrong.
I believe WD-40 is for the creaks and the cricks in your motherfucking house. Okay.
That is very true. Speaking of creaks and cricks, have you ever done it on a squeaky cot, Shaqiqua?
Oh, hell to the no. In the prison, yes.
Wait,
Hello?
you were in you were in prison. Why?
That's the only place I ever done seen it, Kurt.
Why were you in prison? Hey, Rose.
Well, I don't know if your viewers can really handle my information, but I'll give it to you if you want.
Yeah, keep it, rated R.
Okay, so listen. I was at this place, okay? And I was calm, cool, collected as a cucumber, okay?
Yeah.
And this woman, she kept poking me. Oh, Lord have mercy. And I finally flipped the fuck out and beat the shit out of her.
That sounds pretty reasonable.
First of all, it started over a parking spot, okay? This bitch swooped in and stole my parking spot, even though she saw my directional on, okay? You don't do that.
Directional,
that's like
as in
kid's cake.
Turn signal, is that what you mean? Directional?
Okay,
gotcha.
So I was like, excuse me, it's not very polite to steal people's parking spots. You see that I'm an older woman. I'm a little chubby. I could have used to get into the store before you Barbie doll looking thing.
Oh.
And she looked at me and she said, shut your fat ass up.
Oh, hell no.
So I said to her, I think you could use some of my fat because that's why you don't get the dick.
Oh.
Okay, so it just escalated. I beat the hell out of her with a Louisville Slugger in the back of my car. I beat that bitch till she was blue. So that's why I know what the cops are. I apologize.
What is a Louisville? What? What is that?
A Louisville Slugger. It's a baseball bat. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
You should always carry one in your car, honey. It's better than any pepper spray or any kind of taser those motherfuckers could ever give you, I swear.
Now, listen, did you learn your lesson and realize that you can't just be violent over a parking space?
Hell to the no. When people are out to get you getting and you get your guy, and I'm going to get you. Don't get me if you don't want to get got. All you had to do is say, I'm sorry, ma'am. Have a good day. I didn't even want the parking spot back. Just realize you're ignorant and rude.
I'll say, what did the police say when they showed up?
They arrested me. Hello.
Yeah. I could imagine why, Did you try? You didn't try swinging on them though, right? You like the blue?
Oh, hell to the no. You don't swing on a police officer. Hell no.
I like you for that. I have respect for you for
I'm
that.
going to tell you something. There's a lot of good people and bad people in the world, just like good cops, bad cops, okay?
True.
But, some of them don't get to go home to their families because they're responding to your dumb ass.
Amen.
My dumb ass. So please respect them or you can just kindly fuck off.
I 100% agree with that. A lot of times, people, they'll be like, oh, this person's doing bad stuff or mean stuff or blah, 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 blah. And then they call the cops to protect them. And see, here's the thing on a serious note, cops are there it's called law enforcement. I don't know if you know that, like when you got thrown into the back of a cop car for swinging with a Louisville baseball bat or whatever the hell you're talking about.
I deserved it. I understand.
Yeah, and they're there to enforce the law. So, like, when I was little, I know maybe this isn't allowed anymore, but when I was little, everybody got, we all got spanked or whatever, and we got scared because there was consequence, And now it's like, how are you supposed to enforce the law if you're not allowed to enforce? Do you feel me, Shaqiqua?
First of all, I'm gonna go on a little rant, and I apologize. Everybody, get your beers, your coffee, whatever time of day you're at, because we're gonna have this conversation. If you can't slap your kid, what the hell is going on in the world today? I'm gonna tell you something.
Now we're not promoting that. but you know.
Well, no, I am promoting it. And I'm gonna tell you something else. You don't abuse your child. If you're a moron, then you abuse your child. That's moronic. But I'm gonna tell you, there's too many little crotch goblins running the fuck around, going around doing whatever the hell they want, vandalizing shit, talking shit, doing whatever the fuck they want. These entitled little fucks, and somebody needs to beat their backside because it's just wrong. The new generation sucks ass because they didn't get their ass beat. Okay.
That is true, because nowadays it's almost like, if you rob a store or something, and then all of a sudden maybe the police will use like force against you if you're trying to run from them or something, and then it's like people are like, oh my god, they did this to me, but it's like, wait a minute, this all started with you breaking the law and then running off, or disrespecting a police or whatever it is, breaking the law. It's like that story in the movie Liar Liar, where that person, I know this is maybe a fake story, but I'm sure something like this happened in real life. Somebody broke into somebody's house to steal shit, but they ended up slipping and like hurting themselves in the house, and they ended up turning around and suing the person they broke in their house. We live in that world today. That's what we live in. Take a look around you, Shakikwa. Take a good look.
Oh, I don't need to look around me. I saw the whole damn view. It's a big ass.
It is.
But I do want to say something for all those people who are watching right now and they thinking in their head, they're like, oh, they just promote the police. They don't look at the brutality. 110%. There's tons of police brutality and they need their arse kicked too. I understand. I get it. But the way you treat a police officer when he pulls you over to tell you that you were fucking speeding and you won't roll down your goddamn window because it's against your rights, go fuck yourself. I'm done with the bullshit.
Hey, you know what'd be fun? If you did a reaction, I would like to invite you, because I can't really do them on my YouTube channels. But in like my Patreon and stuff, I could do it. Do you know what a sovereign citizen is? Does anybody in here know what a sovereign citizen is?
Sounds like you saying saute some shrimp.
A sovereign citizen. Okay, so here's some homework for everybody to do, including you, Shikakwa.
Hell to the no.
A sovereign citizen. I would love to watch your reaction to sovereign citizens. If you Google them on YouTube, type in sovereign citizens getting owned. And it's these people that they get pulled over, okay? Like, for example, there's one that I watched where this person does not have a driver's license, and they were not obeying the traffic laws. So they got pulled over, and they're filming themselves, and the cop walks up and is like, hey, can you roll down your window? They're like, no. And they're like giving them a hard time. And then when the cop finally gets them to roll down the window, they're like, can I see your license? They're like, I don't have a license. And the cop's like, well, then you shouldn't be driving. They're like, I'm not driving, I'm traveling. And they use all these excuses of why they're not breaking the law. They're basically, it's like a spoiled little bitch getting pulled over. And then the cops, and so I watch the ones where they're getting owned. So the cops end up, after like 20 minutes of arguing with these people just to show them your insurance card, these people are arguing. So the cops end up smashing the window open and dragging them out of the car. Because they're being little spoiled rats.
Hell to the yes. Pull that motherfucker out by their scalp. I would snatch your ass up, bald, rip you out that car, beat the fuck out of you, and police brutality that. Good night.
Oh my god. So you're gonna have to watch one of those videos with me sometime. Siren says I had the volume up for the wrong 10 seconds. Yeah, I can't listen to this at work. I'll have to. Oh, okay. Know your laws. Exactly. But it is entitled See You Next Tuesdays, Cherry, because here's the thing. I feel like people, like, we kind of do live in that mentality where everybody, like, we're all victims of something, right? So I feel like when people do bad stuff like that and they end up getting disciplined by whoever, whether it's the police or whatever, they make up all these excuses instead of owning up for their actions. You feel me, Shikakwi?
I understand, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I bet you, I don't know what you do in your day-to-day life. Shakikwa, but I can imagine that you don't put up with bullshit. Am I correct?
Oh, hell to the no.
Shakikwa, can I ask you a question?
You're going to ask a question anyway, so why the hell not?
What do you do for fun? How do you relax?
Lord have mercy. You know, is this outside of my relations? Because that's a big part of my life.
Sexual activity?
Yeah, that's a big part of my life.
Oh.
But I think outside of that, I really, really do enjoy to I like to put the puzzles together, and if I'm not doing the puzzles, because sometimes they get a little aggravating. It's like a game of fucking Monopoly. You're like, all right, Granny, you fucking win. The game never ends, so it's kind of like a puzzle. I don't want to deal with the fucking shit. But that relaxes me, and sometimes I like to go on car rides and look at the scenery. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things you can do to relax. You're just driving, and you're like, oh, there's a little deer, and oh, there's a little birdie, and that's pretty relaxing. But I'm not very I like to stick to my Walmart, my house, my job, and my dinner.
You know one of my lifelong goals, Shakikwa? I want to be a Walmart meme. I want to wear some crazy outfit and go into
What the
Walmart.
hell's a Walmart meme?
A meme, it's when somebody takes a picture of you being weird in a Walmart, like doing something weird or dressed weird or anything like that.
Oh,
I
honey,
want
just
some.
let your ass crack hang out. They'll get you.
That's true. But I want it to be like a really fun one. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Capri can't drive angry. Yeah. Do you
If
have
you
road
go
rage?
in there dressed like a fairy, like on your channel, they'll get you too.
Probably. Them the smell of weed. Uh do you suffer from road rage? Capri, see, now I'm talking like you. Capri is saying that they can't drive angry. Do you suffer from road rage, Shakikwa?
Well, hell, it depends on the day and the asshole behind you.
Or in front of you? See, what these people do is they'll pass me because I always go the speed limit. Shakikwa, I'm a very good driver, and people will pass me really fast, and I'm like, oh, good, they're gonna pass me and get away from me. I'm going too slow for them, and you think they're gonna fly by you? Nope. You know what they do, Shakikwa? They park right in front of me, or they get right in front of me, and then they start to drive slow. I'm like, wait a minute. Was your purpose just to trigger me and get in front of me and make me angry?
I have a road rage button, and unfortunately, I'll have to send you a video so you can show your viewers. But you push it, and one of them is like shots from a bullet, and the next one is like get off my bumper, and then you push it again. Oh, swear, I do really have this. And then you push it again, and it says hell, I don't know. It's just a bunch of funny shit, and I push them when I'm angry. So get yourself a road rage button, okay?
Oh, that's a good idea. Bye, Trinda. Have a good day. See, I just have a problem with people, and I feel like I said this the other day, it's a lot like the internet. People think just because they're in their car, you can't see their face, you don't know their name or anything, that they could just do terrible things to you. And I feel like they really, a lot of things that we have going on in our personal lives, I feel like people take it out on the internet like a punching bag, or take it out during road rage. What do you think about that?
It's human nature to get pissed the fuck off and want to punch somebody right in the snout or the beak.
True. I honestly wish I did the flat below must do it, and we have to shut our windows because my hubby. Oh, I think they're talking about something else. Ooh, checking convictions has road rage when driving alone and screaming. Everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. You know what's crazy? Checking convictions nowadays when I'm in my car, like I used to be really self-conscious back before like Bluetooth and headphones and all that was around. I used to be self-conscious to sing in my car, like because I'd be embarrassed somebody might see me and think I'm like talking to myself. I don't give a fuck anymore. Do you? Especially with earpieces in. Who cares? Even if you are talking to yourself, who cares?
I would like to ask a serious question. Who the hell can't stand a backseat driver? Because I'm going to tell you, when somebody's in the side of my car telling me how to drive, I want to backhand them so hard they fly out the car into the car behind me, because that shit's aggravating. It could get you going.
Yeah, and backseat drivers are usually terrible drivers. And any backseat driver I've ever had, I drive perfect. And I mean that. I drive perfect. They're like, you need to get in front of this person. You need to do that. I'm like, stop telling me to break the law. And you know that there's street bullies? You know what a street bully is? It's one of those people when you're going the speed limit and they're riding your tail and they want you to speed up and they're right behind you, like, move. But those people are trying to force you to break the law. They're trying to bully you into speeding. Don't let it happen.
On a serious note, a lot of people be carrying them gurns, which I believe in carrying gurns, but they take them when you get the road rage and they get a little crazy. So anybody in this group who had a little bit of road rage, calm it down just a little bit because you don't want to trigger the wrong motherfucker and die. And I'm being serious. That's not funny. Just be careful when you're out there doing the road rage because I've seen a lot of stuff on the news lately,
Yeah.
and it's not good for you to go out there and trigger the wrong person. Okay.
No, that's very true because I mean, when I was younger, me and my friends thought it was funny to flip when I first got my license to flip random people off on the streets. So one day I was driving, I had two of my female friends in the car with me and we flipped off this car next to us. They ended up chasing, we were in a high speed chase throughout Denver for like 25 minutes straight. They chased us all the way out by the airport. We were terrified. So yeah, you never know who you're going to piss off on the road. You never know if somebody's driving somewhere and they've already got something plotted in their head and they're prepared and you're the asshole that pissed them off. Now they're coming for you. It's very dangerous out there. It's a dangerous world. Got to protect yourself, Chicago.
Oh hell, you could be in the grocery store and steal somebody's apple and they want to beat yours.
Why would you steal someone's apple?
You know, I've seen all these crazy videos about folks, especially around the Christmas time, and like I hate that fucking shit where you go shopping. What is it called? The shit the day after Thanksgiving, like you can't even give yourself a minute to relax.
Hold on, are you one of those idiots that goes out during Black Friday and shops the day after Thanksgiving? Please
Hell
tell me you
to the
don't.
no, but I'm the idiot who watches the YouTube videos of the mother beating the shit out of the other mother over Tickle Me Fucking Elmer. I think it's fucking hilarious. You really gonna beat the shit out of some woman over tickling me Elmer that you're gonna throw away or donate to the goddamn Goodwill in 2 weeks because you're gonna get so sick of hearing that thing go and that stupid bullshit. You ain't even gonna want to keep the damn toy, and you just got yourself a charge for beating the shit out of homie G next door because her kid couldn't have that tickle me Elmer.
Well, I mean, you do have a good point. I don't understand why. And do you notice, Shakikwa, that it's always around the holidays when people are the most selfish, and it should be the opposite. So you know those people, like for example, and you know those fake people. We all have them. When you show up to a family get together at Christmas and there's long lost cousins you haven't seen in forever and all these people that you never talk to throughout the year showing up at your house and they buy you some stupid shit like, you're like, let's say you're like 30 years old and the second cousin that you haven't seen since you were like 5 years old comes and they bring you a little fucking child's toy, okay, as a present because they don't even know how fucking old you are. So everyone shows up at these parties all fake. But you know what they do before they're showing up? And they're like, oh, how's your family? We're good. Oh, so-and-so's graduating. I just enrolled in this and blah, 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 blah. And they brag about themselves. You know what they're doing on the way to that party before they're fake? They're cutting people off in traffic. They're cutting people off in the stores. It ain't jolly. It ain't happy. It is not a holly jolly fucking Christmas. These people, like you said, are angry people. And it's just, they will knock you over in the store and beat the shit out of you just to buy their 30-year-old cousin that they still think is 5 years old a fucking teddy bear.
Now, can we have a serious conversation about something? So, listen, I'm going to get into my personal life just a tweet a little bit. I normally don't do this shit, but I believe it's important today. So, I do have I have some crotch goblins of my own, okay?
Yeah.
My in-laws blow shit out the water, okay? They're just nothing like you ever seen before in your whole fucking life. I swear to God. So listen, their Easter, Christmas, and like we don't do Thanksgiving because Lord forbid they had to provide a meal,
Yeah.
And they do this shit at birthdays where they show up like their grandma and grandpa of the fucking year, buy every damn thing in the store. Now get this shit. This is the one that's going to stop everybody in their tracks and be like, the hell is going on? They buy all these toys, right? Kids never go to their house. And then they go, I'm going to take these toys home so y'all can come over and play with them. And they return the shit.
True that. And you know
There's
what?
your holly jolly Christmas.
First of all, like I don't even do I don't know if you've ever done Christmas cards. You know, I used to do this every year. I would look up all my family members, I'd look up their addresses so I could mail them a Christmas card. And then after a while, the older I got, I'm like, first of all, I'm tired. Okay. Second of all, why am I going to waste my time, hey contrary, filling out a Christmas card for somebody that I don't even know? I mean, they're related to me. And the only reason I'm doing it is because they might just show up at that family get together. So I don't want to feel bad not getting them something. Fuck you. And you know what? Fuck it.
You.
Even if I know you, you're not getting a Christmas card because we all know where Christmas cards go. Where do they end up?
In the
Shaquiqua?
motherfucking trash.
Amen.
Who the hell? How? Let me ask you this. Every fucking year, my family be sending me pictures of their kids and all this bullshit, okay? Kids I have never seen in my life. And I don't mean to be rude because I'm going to tell you something. My closest family members, I do enjoy getting the pictures and I do hang them up. But I'm talking about like Bobby Billy Jr., cousin of the fifth, that I haven't even fucking talked to in 25 fucking years, okay? Last time I saw this some bitch, I was 5 and I don't even remember the encounter, okay? Now listen, he be sending me pictures of these little crotch goblins every year. And what the hell am I going to do with them? I'm going to keep them in a Rubbermaid container and hold on to them till I'm dead? And then people are going to be going through my shit and they're going to be like, who's these kids? And I'm going to be long gone, not even know who the hell's in the box.
Yeah. And like when you get these pictures, and they put a lot of effort into it, you know, they maybe wear matching clothes or, they do their makeup, they look all pretty. But when I get pictures like that in the mail, I mean, it might as well be that picture that, when you get a picture frame and it comes with like a fake picture in it of a model's family or whatever, you might as well send me one of those because I can't tell the difference. And I don't even know who the fuck you are most of the time.
Most of the time they look like Oscar the goddamn Grouch on Sesame Street. And then they want to send you a picture trying to look like Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, but it's so fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, there are happy families out there and that's amazing and beautiful. But I feel like a lot of people, like they'll go through troubles throughout their year. Maybe they're cheating on their husband or vice versa, or whatever problems they're going through. And when they go and they take that family portrait together so they could slap it in a Christmas card, they're not thinking about shit. But the only thing that's going through their mind is, oh, it's not our family's together and this is fun. We're taking pictures. We love each other. We're taking these pictures for our memories. No, they're taking them for you. They don't give a shit to take a picture of themselves. They're doing it so that they can make you believe that they're happy.
Do you know what hell a mother goes through trying to get 4 crotch goblins and a grown fucking man to stay still?
Exactly.
That fucking family portrait was a nightmare for that woman, and she did not have no fun. And the memory was mama was screaming and beating ass for 45 minutes. That's why you got the little kids in the picture. Half the time they look scared. They look like they've been crying. And she's like, wipe your goddamn tears or I'm going to beat the fuck out you again. You better get one good Christmas picture for Grandma Johnson or I'm going to fucking Johnson you right the fuck out of here.
That's so true, though. And someone's talking about wedding invitation. Don't get me started on weddings. We'll have to do a whole stream on that, Shaquiqua, and you'll have to join in. Here's 2 things you don't do. Okay. Number 1, don't fucking call my phone unless it's an emergency. Text me, okay? This is 2021. But the second thing that I don't like, please don't invite me to your fucking wedding. No, none of you. I don't care if you're my sister. Please don't. Because I don't feel like wasting my time. All right, you know how many, and I'm not going to say who. There's somebody that I've been invited to 3 of their weddings with different people over time. They've got a divorce. By the 3rd one, I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I don't even care to check out your registry at this point. You've wasted so much of my money through all the marriages you've been through.
I had a friend who invited me to her wedding and she asked me to be part of her bridal party, okay? And I'll keep this short and sweet because I'm not with the fuck shit either, okay? I've never been married one time in my life. I don't believe in it. I think it's a piece of paper. I believe your marriage is between you and your spouse, okay?
Preach.
So anyways, what I'm trying to say here is this girl invites me. She says, will you be my bridesmaid? And I said, hell to the yeah. It's an important day for you. Just because I don't believe in it don't mean you don't believe in it, She has the whole shit caboodle and bullshit, right? So all these bridesmaids go out and buy their dresses.
Ugh.
I spent $300 fucking on this stupid dress, and then I had to upcharge it $50 because my big ass, get a little extra wiggle room in there.
Yeah.
And then we go to this thing, right? Then we go to the bachelor party, okay? All us bridesmaids have to split the cost of this stupid fucking limmer, okay? I could have drove around on the town with my big ass hanging out the window and had a better time than that fucking $1,000 limmer.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, I get in this. We pay for half the limmer. I don't even know what the hell this thing is called, but it's where all the girls show up and they it's for the bride, and like you take the little pennies and you guess which one who bought. And you take all these goddamn gifts. I think it's a wedding thing for the bridal shower. Yep, there, girl.
Yeah.
Hell to the no, this bitch gets through this whole damn thing. Okay, she calls 1 week before her motherfucking wedding, cancels the entire wedding. She ain't getting fucking married, but she keeping all her damn gifts. You think she offered to give me back my shit?
Oh, hell no.
I was out that whole goddamn dress. The whole fucking thing. You can't return those. They're custom to your big ears.
Oh, hell no. But you know what? At least she didn't follow through with it, At least I appreciate somebody who gets cold feet. I appreciate that. However, if you're wasting all your money on all that crap, look, you guys, I've said this before. I think weddings and funerals are a waste of money. You're wasting all of this money and you don't. I mean, yeah, when you get married, you're optimistic that it's going to be forever, but let's call a spade a spade. Okay. Men have genitalia and they usually think with it. So that might ruin the marriage. Who knows? But what
Listen, how are you going to go through the whole fucking thing and ruin all your friendships for a man you never wanted in the first place? Hello.
Exactly. Ooh, and you know what makes me really annoyed? And this is I guess I'm judging just based on looking at somebody. So I guess I'm judging, but when you're downtown and you see all these people, these girls running around, and you have that one girl that's wearing the bride thing because they're out for their bachelorette party or whatever. And yeah, you're there to celebrate it. But I feel like when you become a bride or you are the one getting married, it's almost like you feel like you could just do whatever the hell you want to. And you could treat people like crap because it's your wedding and this and that. And you could be emotional and you can snap at people. Hell no. Listen, whether you're the groom or the bride doing that, if you're marrying me, I'm going to pay attention to how the fuck you're treating people on our wedding day. Because if you're treating people like shit, being a bridezilla that morning or whatever, you bet your ass that I ain't showing up to that altar and I'm going to take the alcohol with me and I'm going to hunker down. That's what I'm going to fucking do. You never had a bachelorette party. Should have known it was It's just bachelorette parties, they annoy me. But, of course, you're there to celebrate the wedding or whatever. But give me a break. We need to be giving money to the homeless instead of wasting thousands of dollars on weddings and funerals.
You know what is so funny? They could buy their whole damn house with the amount of friggin' money they spend on a wedding. Why don't you go get yourself a nice little house, get out of the apartment living? And there's nothing wrong with apartment living. I'm not casting no shame. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you can get yourself a nice little investment that you can get money on versus you got 75 people drunk in one night and you don't even remember kissing the man next to your husband.
Yeah. And here's the thing too is when people are in love, like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, they've never got married. They're in love. That is love. I feel like whether you're male or female and you ever since you're little, you dream about your wedding day and, you play with your Barbies and you plan how it's going to be and, you fantasize of it and all that stuff. I feel like weddings, and this is just my personal opinion on it. Okay. Please don't come for me. I feel like everybody, we can tend to have, what do you call that? Where we want to be in the spotlight or, I have a YouTube channel, obviously, that's a spotlight in itself. But I feel like wedding days are like that dream that when it finally comes, that day finally comes, they feel like they can treat you like shit and you are not going to screw up how they planned it in their head. And it's not even about their marriage. It's about the image of how everything looks at their wedding. It's not about their actual love. That's what I feel.
Now, hold on one day. I'm going to back you up for 1 minute. I do believe so. I don't believe in the marriage bullshit neither. Okay, I really don't.
No.
I'm 110% with you. But I do believe for certain people, and I'm not going to say certain classifications because I feel like somebody's going to get a little butt hurt and say that I'm whatever. I don't even fucking know. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But there's certain groups of people that have weddings, and that's one of the only opportunities in their life that they get to celebrate big moments, and it really is important. And they don't do the alcohol; they do small little weddings, right, with their family, and they go to beaches, and like it's really important, right? Like to them, to each your own. It's those bimbos that do these $50,000, $80,000 weddings for one damn night.
Yeah. And it's gross. Like, yeah, and I'm not even just talking about weddings. I'm talking about the Grammys, all these award shows where people literally spend tens of thousands of dollars on a dress that they're just going to wear that one night, and then it just goes in a closet or something. Like, imagine all of the homeless people in the world, okay? Giving them new clothes, having money to feed them, having money for shelters, having a separate shelter for the homeless people's animals so they can be watched over while these homeless people are getting a job. Because a lot of people that are homeless, I was saying this the other day, they're attached to their animals and they love them like children. And the reason they don't get jobs most of the time is probably because they don't want to leave their animal during the day. So we need a daycare for animals. We need to stop paying all this money for stuff that's not going to
Hold
last,
on a damn
especially if
minute.
you're
Ain't
dead.
nobody pay for my fucking dog to be watched, and I'm not homeless. What the hell?
Well, it needs to happen. I really, if I ever get a lot of money, what I'm going to do is have a separate homeless shelter that is strictly for homeless people's animals, so I can watch them and we can watch them while these people are getting their life together during the day and getting jobs.
Do you want me to open up a whole new can of worms with a debate that most fuckers aren't gonna like?
Yeah, we have a couple more minutes left and then I have to go, but go ahead.
I think that all of this shit that the government provides, I believe that you got to work a little bit harder to have this shit because I believe too many people be shitting on their fucking keister. Like, especially right now. Do you know how many people are freaking hiring and how much of your tax dollars and bullshit and money that you put into the government, right, is
Mhm.
going to these folks to sit on their damn arse and they don't even want to work. But there's some women out there and some men, single fathers, single mothers, maybe a couple that's together and the mother stays with the babies. They working 3, 4 jobs and the government won't give them shit.
Yeah. And I know it sounds, people are like, oh, single men don't deserve it, but I feel like anybody who's on their own, like whether you're a
It
male or a
doesn't matter
female.
if you're a man or a woman. If you're doing a single child ordeal, that's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress on you. And God bless you for taking care of your babies.
Amen. Shakiko, I think I'm falling in love with you. Do you want to make out sometime?
Honey, I'm in love with my damn self. I make out with myself in the mirror every morning.
Me too. We could make out in the mirror next to each other. We could make out with ourselves, have a foursome.
Hell to the yeah, that sounds a lot better than making out with your disease-ridden rash.
Probably. So Shakiko, I have to go, but do you have anything in closing to say? What would be, give us something positive to leave with for the day?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor, and the world will be a hell of a lot better place if we would feed each other rather than relying on everybody else. When you see somebody hungry, feed them. It don't mean you got to give them money, just feed them. Everybody be kind to one another, and the world will be a much better place.
Oh my God, you're amazing. I've fallen in love with you.
Right after I told you all that, I farted.
Is that why you muted?
Hell to the yeah, unless you want to hear my big keister blowing.
Oh my goodness. Well, I love you, Shakiko. Thank you for coming on, and I hope you come on more often because you're very fun to talk to.
Oh, I love the show. I feel like it should be Save Shakiko.
Shakiko, if we combined our names together, it would be Shave Robbie. Shave him. Shave Robbie.
Shave Robbie instead of save the some bitch because he needs serum.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I was going to talk more about the floods and we kind of sidetracked, but hey, there's a lot of things we talked about that people are ignoring. So it goes
There's
with
a
the title.
flood in my pants. FYI. Have a good day, everybody. Love you, Robbie. You take care of yourself and no road rage, folks.
Okay, love you.
Brr.
Bye. Oh, she's a good time, isn't she? Love when she calls in. And Rivera, I'm sorry. I always get to talking. I truly was getting on here. I wanted to show you guys what was going on with these floods, but pray for around the world because there is, hey, Wheezy, there is a lot of crazy stuff going on. I didn't even know. My aunt told me. She's like, oh my God, did you see these floods in Germany and this other place? I was like, no. It's like we're so stuck in our bubble that we don't look and see what's going on in the outside world. So today, let's get ourselves up to date on some stuff, guys. Pay attention to the world, okay? Maybe start giving a little more, putting out, put it out. That's what we should be doing. She is hilarious. We love you, Shakikwa. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a wonderful day. There were so many things that I was gonna talk about, and I completely forgot what they were, but I enjoyed that conversation 10 times better, probably, than what I was gonna talk about. Good old hearts in the chat for Shakikwa. She's fun. Yes, prayers for all the flooding and fires. Thank you. Is there fires in California right now, right? I know we're getting some sort of smoke in Colorado for it. You're waiting for the rapture. That would be me as well. I am as well. Okay. Anyways, Dave, thank you for the good times. I'm going to go ahead and flash our romantic picture one more time for everybody. Get a good look. I'm a top, as you can tell. Okay. Dave is my, well, I guess he's my bitch. Love you, Dave. All right, guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye, Dory, Checking Convictions, Lufa, Cherry K, Sunshine Magoon, Sarah. Bye, everybody. Be blessed. And you know what? Do something really nice for somebody today. Surprise yourself. Surprise yourself with how nice you're going to be to somebody today. Try that. See what happens. Okay. Air quality warnings due to the fire. I'm praying for you, Cece. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
No, no chance. No, no.